Now, here's my third teaching on toxic charity. Now, don't forget that we said toxic charity is a condition created by a giver, a generous fellow, a charity organization, or a benefactor who sees some persons as being in need, and then you try to help them. If you give once, there is appreciation. But if you give twice, there's anticipation. If you give thrice, there's expectation. If you give 4 times, then there is, entitlement. You create entitlement mindset. If you give 5 times, there is complete dependence. But in the 16 is, if you stop giving, it will turn to resentment. So here we are looking at this phase. If you really want to reverse it, number 3 is strive to empower the poor through employment, lend soft loans, achieving, using sparing giving to support, to reinforce their achievements, help them with employment. I saw a lady recently who is going to school, a higher institution, and something happened. A neighbor had seen her, and he went to the neighbor to ask for money to try to see if he could get something. And the man said, "Oh, that's all right. The man who takes care of my cows traveled, is not around, or is not listening. Can you take out the cows to the field and take care of them? I will pay you 400,000." Now, the man, I'm not sure he pays the people, the shepherds that, were caring, that were shepherding his flock. I don't think he paid them that much. But he said to this lady, if you can take them out in the morning and stay with them and take them out in the evening, and you do that twice a day, every month I'll pay you 400,000, and then I will pay you the same amount for 3 months, and then you have enough money to go to school and all that. And the lady took it on. And the lady said, "You give me any other business, I'm not going to do it. I love this. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying the cows. They enjoy me. I'm learning to command them. I'm learning to lead them and all that." And then the person said, "But you are a lady. You are polished. You a student. You're going to say, well, I'm doing this for my future." Sometimes all you need to do is to create employment for a poor person. Instead of giving them money, create employment. Ask them. Like I told you now, I've told a couple of people like that, I say, you go and they do this feasibility study. Oh, I want to do salon. Okay, find out how much you need to train in salon. How long is it going to take? And what are the equipment you need? And they will go, they will never come back. They will prefer you give them a bag of rice and give them some money. They will prefer you just keep these handouts. So create employment. Create lending something to them. It's okay, go and bring a guarantor. Bring someone who is going to stand for you. And I'm going to lend you some money. And when I lend you this money, I need it back at so and so time at 0 interest or at 1% interest. I will give you for 1 year. I'll give you for 6 months. And this is it. And put the person under a supervisor who will help to monitor that they succeed. You may not collect the money back, but please, by all means, let them be responsible for something. I hope you are getting what I'm talking about. And the other thing you need to do to reverse toxic charity is to listen closely to those you seek to help. An average person already has determined what they want to do. Your sermon, your experience, and telling them stories will not make any sense to them. You give them money, they go to change their phones. You give them money, they want to buy shoes, Christmas clothes, New Year's shoes. They're not going to go take it. So listen carefully to them. Some of them will implicate themselves. They will tell you what is going on with them. Then you know that they really don't need help as you thought they needed help. They just want to live luxuriously. Do you know that as I travel around, in many countries I've found people, our people, especially in Nigeria, who are in the US, who are in Canada, who are in Europe, in different parts, and they complain bitterly. Why? They've sent some money home to mother, to brother, to sisters, to friends, to fiancés, and say, please buy property, buy this land, buy houses, and build it for me. And they send millions. And then they will go to snap people's property, and they will send it to them to say, this is what I've done with your money. And the people will come, and there are no properties. There are no properties. People have taken advantage of them like that. And then they start paying black taxes. And I know some of them have told me this. Oh, this one said, My mother had a liver problem. The other one said my brother had kidney problem. This one said he was doing surgery. And the guy was shipping in money for them. When they came back, the next thing they asked him for money to dedicate those homes. They want to do housewarming. They've collected money from these guys who have not built, they don't have homes where they live in those countries. And they've not built also in Nigeria. They don't have homes over there. But these guys have made them bring them under so much, or they brought them under so much pressure. And these guys have given them money, and those monies have been used to build their own houses. And they have tenants in those houses. The man from whom they collected the money has not even built a home. So you need to listen to the people. Ask them a lot of questions. Ask them a lot of questions.